Hi, I'm Dr. Kat Stevens, and I research argumentation theory and more specifically the ethics of arguing at the University of Lethbridge. Today I'm sharing 3 key things about my research that I believe everyone should know. Firstly, people tend to think that being a good arguer and being a good person are 2 separate things. They think good arguers convince others and good people treat others well, and being either is valuable, but they are not connected. This is a mistake. In order to be a good arguer, you have to be a good person who cares about other people. This is because you have to structure your interaction so that both of you can contribute meaningfully, and so that both of your reasons get heard. This is very important to realize because what is required to make this happen can be very different from person to person. With some people, you will get to the relevant reasons by arguing against each other, proponent-opponent style. But with other people, that will only alienate and scare them. You have to structure your arguing more like a heart-to-heart. Allow personal stories as a way to present reasons, for example. It is your moral responsibility to choose the correct norms to follow. Secondly, once you realize that arguing well has a moral component, you will also realize that we ought to be teaching critical thinking differently than we do. At the moment, we teach critical thinking as a set of clear rules and abilities. We introduce arguing as an adversarial contest in which arguments have to be met with the strongest possible opposition to figure out whether they are any good. And we teach students to evaluate others' arguments by determining whether they are fallacious or not, to prepare them for this contest. But this is only one way to argue, and it is only appropriate some of the time. Sometimes, instead of attacking another's argument, we should help to build it up in order to see whether there are any good reasons hidden in there. And sometimes, what looks like a fallacy is just a clumsy way of formulating a really good point. And finally, I would like to draw your attention to how important the decisions we make about what to teach in our critical thinking classes really are. Most universities and colleges in North America offer these classes. And for most students, these classes are the only time that they get instruction on reasoning and arguing generally. This is exciting because what we teach there shapes the impression many people have of what it means to be reasonable or rational. But it is also scary if we do not teach students the moral responsibility they have for ensuring that everyone in an argument can make their reasons heard, and instead teach them that rational argumentation always looks like a contest between 2 opposing parties, then we give those who are comfortable arguing like that a huge and unjust advantage. They will not only win all their arguments independent of whether they have the better reasons, but in addition they will look rational or reasonable doing so. What else would you like to know about the importance of ethics and argumentation? Please argue with me in the comment section below.